Hey guys, Numbra again with another video log, journal entry thingy. Today I'll be discussing myself in some sort of display of dementia. Chauvinism. I'm not really talking about male chauvinists, I'm actually talking about female chauvinists. These are actually the worst kind of chauvinists because they perpetuate the problem. You see, in the end, you can have guy chauvinists and you can't really change that. They're pieces of shit. Then along comes a woman who shows them it's okay to treat them like this. What I mean was girls getting with assholes. Guys who are no more interested in conversation with you or getting to know you than they would be with a plank of wood. All they really want to do is sexualize you and treat you as a piece of property and be with you long enough to slap you on your ass and tell their friends that they're fucking you. And you're showing them it's okay by staying with them or rewarding them with sexual acts, favors, sexual dancing. And a larger portion of women out there always claim they want a guy who's sensitive to the woman condition. The problem is when one of these guys comes along and he finally does treat her the way she claims she wants, she wonders what the fuck is wrong in his head. Of course, the dick jockey on the other hand treats her like a piece of meat, and you know, that's totally storybook fantasy. The problem is women be attacking men for chauvinism forever. And it's understandable, it's a frustrating factor. However, if the fair majority of women are the reason men keep doing this shit because they're being shown it's okay, you know, it makes the situation worse. If women abstain from fucking these douchebags, being with them, rewarding them with sex, whatever, the problem would slowly go away. Because at least these guys will be gentlemen, if only to get laid, but it definitely improve their behavior a little bit. End point, go after the women who are propagating this behavior because that's what's gonna fix the problem, if anything will at all. And this brings me to my next topic of discussion with myself, the friend zone, and why I think it's fucking stupid. Now we all know what the friend zone is, we all fear it, we all hate it. Because usually the people who put you in the friend zone are the kind of idiot that'll date everybody who treats them poorly, all the while ignoring the fact that you're even there. Ignoring the fact that you would just be their friend just to be around them. And it doesn't faze them. Man, it sucks, doesn't it? This like was a shock, but when I'm talking about this, I'm not really talking about it like they're the problem. I mean, we can all agree they're jackasses. But no, this is about you guys, following them around like some sort of cancer-ridden puppy. What, do you think they're gonna spontaneously be cured of their retardations? No, they're just gonna keep using and abusing you until you learn to take the fucking hint. If you do it all. And FYI, you putting an end to your bullshit and stopping following them around will affect them. And they most likely won't turn around and be like, oh my god, you know what, I just realized that person really does care for me and I'm a dumb fuck and I've been just totally treating them like shit. But they might notice the lack of you being around all the time. They might notice the lack of you feeding their ego. And if they don't, that just shows you that you're feeling a bunch of heartache for someone who has the same emotional capacity as the rock. If you continue to hurt yourself by sticking in this shit, I'm sorry. You deserve to be hurt. Fuck you. I don't pity the stupid. Make a song out of that. Oh, it's too hot for that shit. The final thing I can discuss here is the type of person that's actually venomous. I just cannot handle this kind of a person. And we all know this kind of a person. You just gotta think about it. This kind of person is the give me K thanks bye kind of person. And I mean it. You all know at least one of these types of human waste. The ones who bitch and complain about all their shit. Might even have you check something they made. Music, art, whatever. Maybe they just want to tell you how many times they fat last night. I don't give a fuck. And you listen because you're a friend. You want to let them confide in you even if they're sharing their technique. But at some point you want the same luxury. You want to share your problems. I don't know, maybe you want to tell them how many times you fat last night. And when you do that, they magically don't have the time for you anymore. Or if you're lucky, they'll respond with one word at a time, which I guess is preferable to you talking to yourself for an hour, in hopes of these people actually giving a fuck. And from my personal experience anyway, I've come to learn that about 90% of people just don't give a fuck about you. They don't, period, give, period, a, period, fuck, period, about, period, you, period. They don't. They would rather just use you as some sort of bullshit receptacle to unload their stupid fucking problems, advertisements, or anything else one-sided into. Here's my advice. Next time one of these fuckbags tries to share something with you and you know it's just gonna end up being one-sided again, tell them whatever it is they're sharing with you is fucking stupid and they should go jam a dick in the side of their head. Hopefully a hard, sharp dick capable of fucking some sense into their otherwise inactive, selfish brains. Speaking of fucking, that's another thing that aggravates me. The obsession with fucking each other. Really, is that what drives you constantly? I mean, yeah, you could be excelling in any other facet of your life that could actually further you as a human being, but you'd rather just jam your pelvis into another person repeatedly, awkwardly, and cover each other in unspeakable fluids. Some you can speak of, some you can't. It's like you have sex as a skill. A lot of people like to claim otherwise. That's like saying you're a skilled breather. Everyone pretty much does the same, and unless you're doing some really freaky shit, like extreme, terrifying shit, nightmare shit, you're doing something that hasn't already been done. Sorry, Romeo. Fuck off. I hate people saying, well, I'll show you things you've never seen before. Really? Because if you're gonna show me a dick or vagina, I can guarantee you this is my first day at the zoo and it won't fucking impress me. That kind of wizardry only impresses horny teenagers and oversexed retards. Now I'm just gonna end this with one more opinion of mine. Yeah, I know, I get a lot, so saying things like, I'm the shit. Look, you fucking mouth breather. for either, apart from me pointing out that you just said that you were a giant piece of fecal matter. Using that kind of phrase only applies when it's being used to you from someone else, or you're saying it about someone else. Calling yourself awesome, or in this case, the shit, only renders that statement highly invalid. If anything, it leaves you 10 points in the negative in the direction of the aforementioned shit. And honestly, I don't even know what negative shit would be, but I think we can rest assured it would be very unpleasant. And with that, I guess that is the end for you, my friend, Anti-Flag. I'm Numbra, and this has been another thing. Yeah.